We want to be able to answer the question, what is the range of the third side? So if, for example, you're given the side lengths of two sides, we want to be able to find the possible side lengths, so the range, there's going to be different possible side lengths for that third side. And in order to do so, we have to subtract the sides and we have to add the sides, and we're going to set up an inequality. So to set that inequality up, first we'll be subtracting the sides. That's less than x, and then x is less than if we add the sides. So subtracting and adding. So I'll put a sub to the t to make sure that's a subtraction, not a substitution. So for example, we have here a side length is 3 and 5. We want to figure out what the possible range for this side length is. Well, we know that the two smaller sides have to add up to be larger than the third side. That's one of our rules. So if I were to say, well, let's subtract first. Let's do 5 minus 3. That has to be less than x. And then 5 plus 3. So 5 minus 3 is 2. Less than x, less than 8. So my possible range of x values, so the possible size, is anywhere basically between 2 and 8. So it has to be greater than 2 and it has to be less than 8. So somewhere along. And note, it's not less than or equal, or less than or equal here. It has to be greater than 2 and less than 8. Let's try another example. Let's say I had two side lengths, and I'm not going to give you a picture this time. Let's say, so this was an example, I give you another example, and I just say my side lengths are 7 and 12, and I want to know the range of the possible for the third side. I want to, again, subtract and add, so I'll have 12 minus 7 is less than x, is less than 12 plus 7. So 12 minus 7 is 5, so I can be greater than 5, so if 5 is less than x, or x has to be less than 19. So somewhere between 5 and 19. So bigger than 5, smaller than 19. Those are my possible x values, my possible third side length. Let's do another example. Let's say, for instance, we have 13 and 7 this time. So I want to subtract 13 minus 7 is less than x, less than 13 plus 7. So I could be, 13 minus 7 is 6, I have to be greater than 6 or less than 20. So any x value greater than 6 or less than 20 would be the possible range for my third side.